All right, love, what are we doing?
I can't hear you.
You can't. There, how about now?
There we go.
Yeah, it was my fault. I'm going to turn mine down just a little bit. Got you cranked up.
All right.
The pups. They're doing pretty good, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing good. And it was yours.
2 of 3.
2 of 3.
Maybe doing better.
Yeah, I don't know. Proof makes me say, I don't quite understand.
He's very immature. That's pretty much what we've decided upon, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not talk about that. But this is opened, once opened. But what are we going to review?
I just am feeling very confident and happy that, Elmer and Mash, but Elmer in particular is doing really, really good.
I'm helping Scooter up. There she goes.
Yeah, the junior hunt test, yes, we still have plenty to work on for sure. Just getting him to the holding blinds and all, he was super pumped. But, so not perfect by any means, but, he's doing a great job.
He is. So, but I'm talking about this.
So, yeah, I yanked it off the shelf because I wanted to.
And for those that are not watching on YouTube and Rumble, what am I holding?
It is a bottle of Elmer T. Lee bourbon. Straight
bourbon whiskey for Elmer Tandy Lee. This was I do think he won the lottery.
I say we won the lottery.
Okay. Well, however it happened, actually, I think if Mash didn't break her foot, we wouldn't have Elmer.
Right.
So, Elmer was not. He's the third. If you don't know, he is the third of the pups that we kept from the Rye Ranger breeding, and I kept calling him the Colonel, and you're like, that's stupid.
No.
Stop calling him the Colonel. So I was just thinking of all the different. We have the male that you chose. And I'm going to emphasize he's the male that you chose.
And you stole, and you said that he was yours there for quite some time.
Well, because he was doing, for a brief moment, he was doing good. But 107 proof from the Rye dog. And then, of course, the little girl that broke her foot, the Mash dog, Sour Mash. And then we finally came up with Elmer. And you were like, Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Elmer T's a cool name. Elmer T's a cool name. I don't care what you're saying. Elmer T's
I like it.
Especially because of this. Right. All right. Elmer T. Lee. This is, at least in our area, this is a tad higher dollar purchase. I'm going to say it's in the. You look, so I had to look. I'd have to say it's in the, as I recall, because I take all the prices off. But to me, this was in that course. Shout out to Cheers, Chris. Thank you very much. He always does a little bit better. Not always, but generally, typically when I go in, he does a little bit better for me.
Cheers is the store that we go to buy all our indulgences.
In Berlin, Maryland. It's right on Main Street. But I'm going to say, like, it's in the price point of basically the Weller Antique that I like. It is 90 proof, 45%. It's got pretty color. Ouch. Oh, that's a bit into my thumb. Piece of plastic. Yeah, using my fingers are pretty tough, but it caught me on the side. The color's pretty. Would you say or not?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's on the darker side for sure.
There we go. But the cork was a little bit stuck. Just smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't? All right. Talk while I do this, love.
Yeah, don't look at the watermarks on the glass.
I did already, but I wasn't going to mention that. So,
yeah.
We have good water. Why do we have watermarks?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right.
I didn't polish them before I put them away.
Sometimes I just like smelling it.
Yeah.
But I like drinking it better than smelling it.
You probably would prefer an ice ball in there, I bet.
On this one? I don't know. Usually bourbons, I do want to go neat.
Okay.
Usually, typically.
Cheers, Elmer.
Salute, Elmer. It's got... What? You give me a smirky smirk.
Yeah, it's good.
To me, it has a really good flavor to it.
It does.
What do you taste most in it?
I would say oak. It's burning right now.
It's burning for you?
Burning.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I took a big gulp.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 90 proof. You drink Crown Black neat. That's 90.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I don't know. What do I taste?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm not a connoisseur that way. I need to educate myself more.
What do I taste? To me, typically, I taste oak in all bourbons.
Okay.
So I taste that, but I'm not really getting like any kind of a caramel type.
Does it give you,
I don't know.
like, the flavors of yada yada?
No, it's just it's a single barrel bourbon.
Yeah, it's not. I said it's burning, but I think that's more my personal issue with.
Oh, love, it does say. What is it? Here, you can read the label. What does it say?
Single barrel sour mash.
Sour mash. That's where mashy comes from.
There we go.
But it's not 107 proof. It's only 90. Mm-hmm. So it kind of incorporates all three pups. Just maybe leaves out proof a little bit.
Elmer T. Lee produced some of the finest bourbons ever bottled. This single barrel bourbon is a tribute to him, Elmer T. Lee.
Elmer Tandy Lee.
It's bottled at the Buffalo Trace Distillery,
Yes, it is.
which apparently went into the river.
Yeah, you said that. I have not seen anything on
I'll
that.
have to, could have just been one of those Instagram, BS things. I'll have to look it up.
All right. Well, salute to Elmer T.
Yep.
Elmer T. Lee.
Yellow collar.
Yeah. Mash was red collar, proof was purple, and Elmer was yellow. So this is just a quick little Pit Boss Shorty. Pit Boss podcast brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. If you have not, please go on any of your social media platforms. It's at Molly's, MOLLYS Sporting Goods, at Molly's Sporting Goods. So we appreciate everyone at Molly's. Up next, Crabs to Go. They are at Crabs to Go. Check them out. Gunner Kennels. At Gunner Kennels. At Gunner Kennels. At Gunner? It is at Gunner Kennels. It is. Duckwater Boats. At Duckwater Boats. Steve Hoover, we appreciate you. Duck Blind Bistro. At Duck Blind Bistro. Or is it Bistro?
Had that conversation.
Turtle Box at Turtle Box Audio. Heavy Shot Ammo at Heavy Shot Ammo. And at DMAX, DEEMAXX Brake Components. And, love, we now have a new friend, the Hunt Proof app.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very, very busy. If anybody's been following along with the dog training, most recently, that is, there's a couple different, there's a waterfowl aspect to the app, there is a dog training aspect to the app, and there is a turkey hunting aspect to the app. So where you can log all your hunts, waterfowl hunts, turkey hunts, as well as your dog training. So at Hunt Proof.
Yeah, I just let you do all that. I've never used it, but
it works pretty good.
It's cool.
Yeah. And of course, Pitboss Waterfowl at Pitboss, PITBOSS Waterfowl. All right, love. Elmer T. Lee, salute. I love you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Salute.
Cheers.